Cześć, dzień dobry. It's very late in the evening. We just did the whole day of a typical touring day of our band Ties from Nebula, and this episode will be about this typical touring day of a touring musician. So, let's go. Okay guys, so we just played a show yesterday. It's not that early morning, it's a short run today, so we didn't have to get up so early. Totally fine, we have like 2 hours to the next city, next venue. Today's situation is a bit different than usual. Normally we load out and pack our gear right after the show, but today we left the gear at the venue basically, and the loadout is right now, so the first thing in the morning. And this is actually the venue we played yesterday. Right now it's empty, and it was really cool. It's over 300 people. Yeah, it was fun, but it's time to go. So for the context, we are traveling with 2 vans. One is here, one is only for the gear, and the second one is for the people and for the luggage and the merch.
Always I remember your bad tricks and how you turned my mind completely into such a mess so easily. And it really came as no surprise. You look beyond comparing every time that I
Basically we spent most of the days in the van, just traveling, and that's what stereotypically connected with the image of touring. Yeah. Okay, we have arrived. And actually today we are playing at one of our favorite Polish venues. It's called B90 and it's at the docks near the Polish seaside. The logistics, the stage, the sound, the lights, everything is top notch. You will see it later. Right now it's time for a favorite part of every musician on tour, loading in. The logistics of this venue is really amazing, really big side stage, so this whole area is to just do the changeover. Very comfortable. The stage it's big, it's not super big, but it's comfortably big, and the venue itself is super huge. I'm currently on tour with my band, which is called Ties from Nebula, and we are promoting the new album which we released like maybe 2 weeks ago. It's called Instant Rewards. This time we're doing Poland first, and next year we're gonna do the European legs. So right after the load-in, our crew is setting up the stage. Right now we have a bit of a time for ourselves, but yesterday on the show I had a problem with the pedal board. So right after Victor, who is our stage guy, stage tech, will set up my gear, I will try to figure out what happened yesterday, and we'll try to fix it as much as possible that this failure will not happen again. Ever. This venue is definitely one of our favorites. It's not only because it's comfortable, but it's very well soundproof. All this stuff on the ceiling is soundproofing, so the size of the venue doesn't make a problem because of the huge investments which were made to make this place sound really good, both for the musicians on stage and the crowd in front of the stage. So in the meantime, maybe I'll show you the backstage area of this venue. It's upstairs and it's a lot of stairs. Everything's perfect here except As I remember, it's always cold here. Currently quiet on the stage, so let me just use this moment to show you the stage setup we have on this tour. Okay, so this is my place. It's a pedal board, board 1, keyboard 2, guitar. This is Przemek's place, bass guitar, pedal board, 2 sets of keyboards. This is stage left, 1 guitar amp, bass amp. This is stage right, this is my amp, box. Drum set and the place where our drummer, Stoic, is basically living for the whole show. Kick drum, snare drum, 1 rack tom, 1 floor tom, 3 crash cymbals, 1 ride cymbal, hi-hat, pads, and some loops. Basic modern setup.
Tam, gdzie ma być głośniej, to masz wrażenie, że jest głośniej, kurde, po prostu, nie?
I'll show you something cool. This venue is kind of a double venue. The main room which we are playing in, it's called B90, as I said before. But there's another venue here. It's also very, very decent. It's called Disley Grizzly, a bit smaller room. It's like for 300 people, but the stage is almost the same, so it's also very, very cool. And actually, which is even more surprising, our friends today from other band are playing here, so yeah, it's going to be probably some kind of an after party. So actually this moment right now after the sound check is only 2-3 hours of real chill time for us, and only time when we can do basically nothing. Only real time, for example, to have a nap. So guys, this is our merch stand. Every day, on every show, our crew is selling the stuff to the people who wants to support our band. Major thing for our budget on tour, as probably for many other bands. So yeah, we have hoodies, t-shirts, CDs, vinyls, even this thing which I don't know the English word for that, so yeah. So if you want to support your favorite band, just come to the merch stand. Why do we have to have this extra income on the show? Imagine that we actually, as a 3-piece band, we are traveling with 6 other people. Yeah, a lot of costs. So we need as much income as it is humanly possible. One of the procedures, one of the tasks before the show is to discuss with Victor, our tech guy, the guitars I'm gonna use on this particular shows. It depends with the quality of the power at the venue and the mood. Every day we are choosing on which tracks, which songs I'm gonna use one of the 3 guitars I took on this tour. Tak?
Czy nie?
Nie wiem. Okay guys, so it's time to get ready. Okay guys, I'm ready. What's happening on the stage is a changeover, so our support band, which is called Into Elements, are getting their gear off the stage and our crew is preparing our gear. So right now we're just focusing, meditating, whatever, to get ready mentally for the show, and yeah, that's basically it. It's showtime. We are lucky enough to show you one of the best shows on this tour. The venue was perfect, the crowd was perfect. We played quite decently. We couldn't do more basically, and we are super happy. Right now it's time to go to the people, sign some CDs, vinyls, take pictures with listeners. So you're not gonna see it here. You need to get to the show of Tales from Nebula to do that, to see that. I'll be back right after that, right before the loadout, because the heavy duty stuff is still to come. I'll be back!
A few moments later.
Heavy work at the end of the evening, but after that, it's relaxation time. We go into the hotel, hang out a bit and go to sleep, probably. Okay, so we just arrived to the hotel, so nothing fancy here. Nie zajebiste, chyba jednak zajebiste. It was a bit of a polish, but it seems the hotel is pretty fancy, actually.
Wszystko dzisiaj jest najlepsze.
It's over. Right now we gone through the whole cycle of typical touring day. It's like 1 a.m. and we are in a hotel. We have to get up 7 a.m. tomorrow and do the same stuff, including the show tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this episode and see you in the next one. Cheers.